Hello guys, what is up and welcome back to another video on my YouTube channel. In today's video, I am actually going to be doing a nighttime update. But before we get into that, there's a few things that I need to talk about. So one thing, just a little disclaimer, is if you look there, all across there, you can see some really ugly wood with a bit of just random paint. That will not stay. I thought it'd be obvious, but I just thought to put it out there. There will be grass going there, so everything that looks messy right now will be fixed. It's just not fixed yet. Okay, so here I've done a little bit of work on the runway. You might actually notice that I have installed some lights, which I'll showcase to you all a bit later. And just there is a new extension, Terminal 2, and a new runway. So I should, and a hangar area too. So I think I should probably just explain what will be operating from that new terminal. So Alliance Airlines, that includes their Qantas flights. Rex, Jetstar, Bamboo Airlines, and Air Asia will all be present at that new Terminal 2. Obviously, so that is the Qantas and Virgin terminal, and that is the international terminal. And then over there is just the more international gates, remote parking stands, cargo stands. Now, let's get to the exciting thing. And I know it's not overly realistic, and I do apologize, but it's pretty cool. And yeah, so let's switch off the lights. The camera's gonna hate this, so I do apologize. And there we go. Okay. So I can change the lights. This is probably my favorite mode. It's a bit hard to pick up on the camera, but yeah, I do really like that mode. It's probably got to be my favorite. Anyway, let's jump straight into today's update. And our first aircraft for today's update here is a Virgin 737-800, which is just getting some of the final bags loaded on for its flight to Melbourne. I should probably quickly point out where this airport is located for those that don't know. This airport is a completely fictional Australian-based model airport located somewhere between Sydney and Brisbane on the east coast of Australia. I just really wanted to do a fictional airport, so I'm doing one. I hope you do like it. It will allow me to do different routes and subscriber routes. So yeah, it'll be really interesting, and I hope you all will like it. Anyway, let's continue onwards. Just getting pushed back here is a Virgin Australia 737-800, which is just about to depart off to Sydney. Just here is a Qantas 737-800, which is going to Jamaica International Airport, which is AJ Aviation's airport on YouTube. Highly recommend checking him out. And just here is a Qantas 737-800, which will be heading out to Melbourne or YMML Aviation's airport on Instagram. Again, highly recommend checking him out. And just here is a Qantas 737-800. This one will be departing out to Lower Hutt Airports on Instagram's airport, which is based in New Zealand. Go and check out his account. Got a really cool 1:200 scale airport that he's currently in the process of building. Yeah. Anyway, let's move on. And just here is an American Airlines 777-300 ER. This one is just overnighting here. It arrived at about 8 a.m. this morning and will be departing out at about 10 a.m. tomorrow morning on a flight out to Los Angeles. And just here is a Cathay Pacific 777-300. This one is just about to push back for a 10-hour hop over to Hong Kong. Due to the fact that this is a nighttime airport update, you will be seeing a lot of Asian carriers or just Asian routes heading out, so they'll arrive early in the morning tomorrow. Yeah. And just starting its second engine here is an ANA A380. This one arrived in a couple of hours ago from Japan, Tokyo to be exact, and we'll be heading back out to Tokyo in just a few moments once the aircraft is ready to taxi. Just here is a Qantas 73, I did it again. Just here is a Qantas 787-9. This one is currently just getting ready for a flight out to Shanghai on a cargo charter. Just here is a Korean Airlines 747 acting as a 747-8. Unfortunately, I do not have one of them. This one is just waiting for the ANA to taxi so it can be pushed back. And it will be departing out to Seoul very soon. The bus is just about to pull away from the aircraft, and the safety video is currently being played. Now let's hop over to Terminal 2. Now I do apologize for the poor lighting. I can change it and I will change it, but I will just show you a couple of the different color modes. Anyway, let's hop over there. Right, so here we are at Terminal 2. Just give you guys a bit of a better overview. Now this one, obviously when I'm doing daytime updates, which is most of the time, luckily for you guys who don't like the lights, you will not have to see these lights. But I do think they're pretty cool. They look a lot nicer in real life than they do on camera. Now I can change this to any color I want. There's red, looks a bit scary. Orange, yellow, blue, pink, and white. So just so you guys can see this a bit better, I'll keep it white. Anyway, that's enough rambling on. Here is a BAE 146 that is just about to depart out to Brisbane. It is operating for toll. Just there is a Rex 737-800. This one is overnighting and will be departing early tomorrow morning for a short hop over to Tamworth. This aircraft arrived in from Merimbula. Right, so just here is my new aircraft, a Rex 737-800. This one is just arrived in actually from Sydney, and we'll be departing back out there in about an hour. The first load of people are just getting deboarded off the aircraft. The current time frame for tonight's update is around about 8 o'clock at night. Yeah, so a couple more domestic hops and then that will be it for the night. Just there is a Jetstar Airbus A320. This one is just getting the final bags loaded on for its flight out to Adelaide, where it will then finish the evening. And just here is a Bamboo Airlines 787-9. The jet bridge is just about to be disconnected and it will be pushed back for its flight out to Ho Chi Minh City tonight. Just in the back there is the final aircraft for Terminal 2. This is a AirAsia.com A320, which will be just chilling here for a couple more hours, and at about 11 o'clock tonight, just before the curfew comes into effect for that. So the curfew, again, this is all fake, this is just a fictional thing. So the curfew will come into effect at 11 o'clock tonight. But cargo aircraft and regional aircraft such as Rex and QantasLink are still allowed to visit the airport during the curfew. This one will be heading out in about 2 hours to Denpasar. Here is a Singapore Airlines Airbus A350-900. This one just arrived in from Singapore Changi International Airport and is just taxiing back to a remote parking stand. where it will then deboard all of its passengers. So it's just got to wait for an aircraft to taxi, which is the ANA A380. Then the Korean Airlines has got to push back. Then a China Airlines A350, which I'll go over in a minute. It's got to go take the ANA's gate. Then the Singapore Airlines aircraft will take the Korean Airlines gate. Here is a China Airlines A350-900. This just arrived in from Taipei. Here is a Cebu Pacific ATR 72. This one is just here in storage. Here is an Air New Zealand A320neo. This one is currently just getting its passengers deboarded from a flight from Auckland, and will head out early tomorrow morning as the first departure of the day at 5 a.m. Just here is a QantasLink A320. This is currently just sitting at a hard stand. It'll be the airport's last departure of the evening. Departing at 11 o'clock tonight, it will be operating the red-eye flight down to Perth. In about an hour or so, it will be towed to the Qantas and Virgin terminal so that the passengers don't have to get on a bus. And just here is a QantasLink 717, which is just getting catering done for its flight out to Melbourne or Captain Merck on YouTube's model airport. Here is a Virgin Australia Fokker 100. This one is just taxiing to the runway. It is second in line for departure, and it will be heading out to Adelaide this evening. And just here at our cargo stands, we see two aircraft. The one on your right is a UPS 747-8. This one is just getting the final bits of cargo loaded on for its flight out to Honolulu this evening. And just there is a Polar 747-8. It'll be departing very early tomorrow morning for a flight out to Guam. It'll be leaving at about 3 a.m. Like I said earlier, cargo aircraft are exempt from the curfew. Here is a Qantas A330. This one is just departing out to Auckland. Here is a United 757. This one is currently third in line for departure and will be heading out to Guam. Just turning onto runway 25, here is a Japan Airlines 787-8. This one will be heading out to Osaka this evening. And right down there is our final departure of the evening, a FedEx MD-11 heading out to Guangzhou. So, if you did, do remember to leave a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you'd like a follower route, please let me know. And I'm keen to hear your feedback on the airport. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!